ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews with your host, Tim Williams. How's it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review for On Her Majesty's Secret Service. And this is a part of the Attack of the Franchise series. This is like the comeback of that. We are going to continue on. I started doing this last year. Stuff happened. It fell apart, but I'm back. Here it goes. Let's get into this review. Man, this was kind of a letdown for me overall. I think it missed some critical things for a Bond. This Bond was played by George Lazenby. I do believe this is the only time he played Bond. We have Tracy, played by Dana Riggs. We have Money, played by Lois Maxwell. Bernard Lee plays M. Desmond Llewellyn plays Q. We have Telly Savalas playing Blofeld, which I actually love this version of Blofeld. I actually really did, but I think the overall there's a skiing scene that is literally just Lazenby in front of a projector or green screen, some really bad stock footage, and it just looks bad. But then they do this great skiing scene at the end of the movie that's way better than the previous thing, and it kind of messes up. So the story is that Bond's obsessed with Blofeld. He wants to take him down. Q's like, or M is like, nope, we're not doing that. You're off the Blofeld thing. And he's like, okay, I resign. I'm not doing this. So he ends up getting a thing. So Blofeld needs to be recognized. They have some lineage or something like that. So Bond poses as this guy who's researching his history to make him a person like a duke, a knight, or something like that. Throughout the thing, we see that Blofeld is like brainwashing these girls to ultimately take over the world. Earlier in the movie, Bond gets with this like mafia guy's daughter, and he falls in love with her, and she falls in love with Bond. So at the end of the movie, they end up getting married, and this is actually what it kind of made the movie cool for me. At the end, is that like she dies, she gets assassinated, she gets shot in the head or back or whatever, and he's there like way broken up over this, and it is crazy, like crazy sad, and that's how the movie ends. And I like that aspect of it, but everything leading up to it, like there's a part where Bond goes in, like gets into this office where they need to get these documents. So he goes outside, and across the street is construction zone, but it's one of his people. So his people puts this big trunk in this like loader that's hooked to a crane, and the crane guy takes it over to Bond, and then Bond sets it up in this office, pulls out this thing to unlock the combination, but it's also a copier, so he can copy all these documents. And it's over the top, and then he puts it back in the thing and like out the thing. That guy ends up showing up later in the film, backing Bond when Bond goes to Blofeld's hideout, and he ends up dead. You know, and it's just, this movie was, I don't know what it is. Like, it has a real weird opening scene where he meets this girl that he falls in love with, that she's like gonna go drown herself in the ocean, and he goes in and saves her, but then he has a fight between like her two bodyguards or whatever it is. And it's a weird opening. It's such a weird opening. But like, man, I love Bond. Even bad Bond movies, I love Bond movies. And like I said, I do believe this was George Lazenby's only one. Actually, I think there's a line in the show Entourage that like, oh, why didn't George Lazenby come back? Because he told Cubby Broccoli to go fuck himself, and that's why he never played Bond again. And like some weird thing like that. But I mean, like I said, even bad Bond films are good Bond films. Like, so you got that. Where does this lie on my 5-star review scale? The story is a 3. The cinematography is a 3. The character, I just didn't like the characters in this. are a 2.5. The design is a 3.5, which brings our total to 3 stars. Above average. Above average. Did you guys like On Her Majesty's Secret Service? Let me know down below. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, help us grow in 2024. Woo! And welcome back to Attack the Franchise. Like I said, if you guys want to see all the franchises that we are going to continue to do this year, they are in the description below. We got some good ones coming up, especially for Halloween. That's going to be a secret because you know I love my Halloween spectaculars. Thank you guys so very much, and I will see you in our next review. Bye.